Everybody on TV is talking about, where's the bottom? Do we have the bottom here? So amazing. Markets are crumbling and everyone's trying to talk about the bottom. But we have seen valuation destruction on a level that we haven't seen since 2000 and 2008. So, yeah, there is no bottom. This is Biogen. I think it's ready to go now. Here's what I look for, these key reversals. So this is Biogen. I get to Moderna in just a second, but I have this open. So I always say, I look for areas of the chart where I can kind of join the trade, but also understand my risk. And today, with today's volatility, I mean, every day the Dow has, 1,500 point swings, 300 up, 300 down, another, so it's really important that you understand where your risk is. And so what I look at on a chart is, okay, is this a downtrend or an uptrend? Clearly, we understand the trend. Then I look for, what I call a governing price pattern. So within the trend now, you have this, head and shoulders. And so now, the thing is, we've got this chart pattern, we've got the trend, this thing is lower. You want to be, just following the energy, the trend. And, we had a bit of a, spike up in the last couple of days. You don't know where it's going to end. And then yesterday told us where it's going to end. So you have this, what I call key reversal, where it makes a new high during the day and then closes exactly on the low of the day. So that tells me the sellers were in control by the end of the day. So now I understand that, if I join this trade somewhere in here, I could, short into a rally. I can, put a sell stop under the lows. But this to me tells me where my risk is wherever I get in this trade. And now this is a good place to join the trade and, look for further progress to the downside. So this is what I look for. And so some of these charts have just been all over the place. They go up, like this, it looks like it's just one day uptrend. You don't know what thing is. And then the next day it's just down. So sometimes it's not as elegant. It's not as easy. But in this case, this is now easy. This is something that to me is a great risk reward trade. This is broken weekly lows. And I think this is going to be like chopping wood. It's just going to chop lower. Another stock, I was looking at in this vaccine space is BNTX. I was looking for pockets of strength yesterday. And this thing was going up all day. I'm just trying to blow this up a little bit. This thing was going up all day. I started, let me see if I can show you. So, again, this is probably not the best example. I usually say wait till you can see. So now this has got a nice reversal. So today you've got a clear, risk reward parameters. I was just taking a chance. So, last 1, 2, 3, 4 days, we were going higher. And then this thing was seriously higher last night. And I just started saying that the market's going to crater. And let me see if I can find. So I just started shorting into this rally. I sold short all over the place. Some at 145, I got in early. Some at 150. Then I'm sure there's some others where it's all over the place on this thing. Yeah, this was so somewhat at 152, all over the place. So I just kept on nibbling at this thing as it went higher, and then it crashed at the end of the day. But what I'm looking, so it seemed a little bit reckless, but to me, the big patterns are already in place in this thing. already tells us this looks like QuantumScape, actually. QuantumScape was 140 bucks. I was shorting QuantumScape at 60, 50, 40, 30. Now it's at 10. So, all of a sudden, all of these trades are going off the screen. Beyond Meat went below 20 bucks yesterday. So soon there's going to be nothing to trade except United Health and Hershey chocolate or something. So this thing has just got monster bear patterns all over the place. You had a descending wedge here. The whole thing's a double top here. This whole thing is just a descending wedge. You can see it broke this neckline. Then it kept bouncing up and, threatening this neckline. Then you kind of had this double top, head and shoulders in here, just like BIIB. And now you're just going to find a way to bump and grind lower. So, it was up big yesterday, and I just started shorting into that because all the indexes were up. The Dow was up about 400 at one point after we got off yesterday. I started buying puts on Dow right at the high. I started accumulating shorts on the SPX call. So maybe that wasn't a great example. Now, today is a much better idea where we understand where the high is. So if you get short somewhere today, you understand where your risk is on BNTX. So I'm looking at this whole space, BNTX, Moderna, I got short. I got short yesterday at about 131, and then it had a rally to 134. And so I just shorted more. And so the intraday rallies are, huge. They look big and frightening. But if you just look at the big patterns, so the weeklies, the dailies, this just looks really ugly.
So you can see, 45 is 1.3 million.
$1.3 million short.
So popped out a profit for 118,000 there.
So you can see how it's going crazy now. You can see how the market's just going nuts.
I bet like $1.6 million on this position. I'm showing right now $23,000 gain.